Your Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates and ruler of the Emirate of Dubai. Your Highness Sheikh Said bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Interior of the United Arab Emirates. Your Highness, Your Excellencies, Honorable Ministers from Interpol member countries, Interpol Secretary General, Interpol Executive Committee members, President and board members of the Interpol Foundation, distinguished chiefs of police, heads of Interpol National Central Bureaus, delegates from Interpol member countries worldwide, observers, guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, good morning, bonjour, buenos dias. It is an honor as the Senior Vice President of Interpol to address this 87th General Assembly session here in Dubai today. Your Highness, ruler of the Emirate of Dubai, we are privileged that International Police Cooperation's largest event of 2018 is being hosted in this miraculous city. And Interpol is extremely thankful for receiving the very best of Emirate hospitality. Shukran jazilan. Dubai has also kept growing in its stature as a world-class city, which is even symbolized by the world's tallest building here. And Dubai Airport lies to becoming the world's busiest airport for international traffic, underlines this city's role in helping that on the world map truly connect today. Establishing global connectivity is something Interpol also strives for among law enforcement worldwide. And thus, it is befitting that Interpol's membership converges here today to set the next course of its work in addressing transnational crime and terrorism. The General Assembly's significance is paramount to Interpol's existence. Through it, the formation of our annual plans, governance policies, or even constitutional amendments are all made by you, Interpol's member countries. And when Interpol was recently faced with an institutional challenge, it was the Constitution and its provisions that led us through. It was a reminder that an organization's strength after all lies in establishing governance norms to lead itself through even unexpected scenarios. I am referring to the sudden resignation of the organization's president last month. As Interpol's Constitution spells out clear provisions for such an emergency situation, the Executive Committee, along with the Secretary General, were able to ensure that its governance and the administration remained fully operational without disruption. At the time, as the Senior Vice President on the Executive Committee and in conformity with the rules, I temporarily took the place of the President to assume his duties. Highness and Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as this General Assembly session begins, it is important to remember that what we do here can be instrumental in supporting those at the front lines of policing. In the age of unprecedented information exchange, police all over the world are increasingly facing new challenges. Interpol must evolve to strengthen its global early warning system by means of policing capabilities to detect and prevent the flows of transnational crime. We are in a swiftly transforming environment, especially in terms of technologies. This is the era of artificial intelligence, cyberspace unknowns, and intensive digital activity. A highly innovative outlook to how police operate is rapidly being adopted by many governments at the national level. For gathering best practices into an international model, Interpol provides a neutral, well-connected platform. Criminal data and the rules surrounding its processing have become critical contours for shaping the work of international police cooperation. This will be the fundamental element of discussion at this Interpol General Assembly. So will be the expansion and the international outreach of this organization. Interpol must adopt a systematic approach to establishing its global presence in the coming decades. This will resonate Interpol's growing role throughout the international security architecture Operationally, it will enhance access to our policing capabilities in all parts of the world. Alongside, partnerships continue to be at the main pillar of Interpol's evolution. A new agreement with the African Union will be put up for adoption here, for setting out cooperation terms with the African Union Mechanism for Police Cooperation, AFRIPOL. And through Interpol's wide global membership of 192 countries, there are 3 more applications this year submitted to this meeting for decision. This interest is only a reflection of the organization's relevance. To help execute its global priorities, the financial health of the organization has also remained the focus of the Executive Committee. These matters are all therefore reflected in this Assembly's agenda. The Executive Committee also recognizes that implementing the General Assembly's policy decisions remains at the helm of Interpol's General Secretariat. Thus, on the possibility of a second term in office for the current Secretary General, the Executive Committee had a comprehensive deliberation in June this year. The conclusion we arrived at was that the organization has embarked upon an extremely valued reform process under the leadership of Mr. Wittgenstein. This process, titled Interpol 2020, requires continuity, its complete and successful implementation. Consequently, the Executive Committee decided to recommend the reappointment of Mr. Jürgen Stark of the Federal Republic of Germany as Interpol's Secretary General for a second term. This recommendation will be subject to a vote at next year's General Assembly session. Your Highness and Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, delegates, there is no doubt that international police cooperation will require the continued involvement and guidance of Interpol's General Assembly and the governance of its member countries. The presence here today of senior leaders such as Your Highness Sheikh Al Maktoum and Your Highness Sheikh Saif is a very encouraging indication that governments are listening to the voice of Interpol and supporting its work. Thank you very much. In conclusion, allow me to also express my sincerest gratitude to all delegations, observers, and partners who have made it to join us here today. This meeting is about law enforcement in the information age. This is about evolving international police cooperation in this very age, and it can only be done one way, together. We police are all one family under the same sky. Shukran jazilan. Thank you very much. Mexico, muchas gracias. 감사합니다.